Hello, leaders. Hey, this is Paul Grau, and welcome to Run to Your Leadership Challenges, the daily show that equips leaders and their teams to achieve their greatest potential. This show is sponsored by Current Leadership Coaching, and they transform struggling groups into cohesive, high-performing teams. Find out more about them at clcteam.com. Hey, I hope you're doing great today and enjoying this month's 31 tips to increase your team's cohesiveness. Now, team cohesiveness is something that all great teams have, and I strongly believe that it's what keeps those great teams together, even through the most difficult times. I hope these tips help you build your team cohesiveness. So today, we are on the 22nd tip or challenge, and this one involves the entire team telling the other team members about unique strengths. However, it isn't about their own strengths. It's the strengths that they have seen in their fellow team members. When team members take the time to recognize the strengths of others, team cohesion grows, and the confidence your team members have with each other will increase as well. So this tip works great when the team has a discussion where everyone shares at least one strength of every other team member. This usually works best if you give your team members a day or two to write down a few things about each other. But I've also seen it work effectively if it's done spontaneously. And by the way, it's perfectly okay if strengths are repeated by 2 or 3 or more team members, because commonalities will begin to surface and each team member's obvious strengths will begin to stand out. Now, here's something important to keep in mind and to tell everyone up front. When you are sharing the strengths of each other, it doesn't necessarily have to be directly related to the team member's job. For example, it could be a strength about how compassionate a person is, or how they always listen, or how they're always willing to help out, or they are very detail-oriented, or they're great at carpentry. The thing is, when you're talking about somebody else's strength, it could be anything that comes to your mind. And to tell you the truth, at work, we have a tendency to get ultra-focused on work strengths, and we often lose sight of the strengths that we have outside of work. This may include hobbies or natural talents or anything else that you know about each other. Stephen R. Covey, author of The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, defines leadership in a way that I think reflects today's tip. He said, leadership is communicating others' worth and potential so clearly that they are inspired to see it in themselves. I believe telling each of your team members the strengths that you see in them will inspire them to see it in themselves more often. I hope you can have some fun with this, and I'm sure it'll bring your team closer and give them more confidence in themselves than ever before. And by the way, if you are working remotely, this challenge works excellent by having everyone send an email to the entire team sharing their strengths. I'll almost guarantee that team members will print out and keep what other people say about them. Hey, as a reminder, I hope you were able to take advantage of your free one-page goals worksheet. If you haven't, there's still time to pick it up as we near the end of the year. The goals worksheet will help you and your entire team create and achieve your goals. And as a special added bonus, we're offering you our 40-page goals workbook and our 12-part goals video course for only $7. And that's just the podcast listeners' price only. So if you're interested in getting either the free worksheet or the $7 bonus, please visit clcteam.com/goals. And as always, there will be a direct link in today's show notes. Hey, thank you for listening, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Until tomorrow, run to your challenges.